Alrighty, everyone. This is meteorologist Timmy Albertson here with you guys for an update on Hurricane Idalia. It's about a little after 6 a.m. Central Time here, and we are taking a look at Idalia as she gets ready to make a landfall. Now, in meteorology, the landfall is when the eye of the hurricane makes its way inland, or basically touches land. It's very, very close to doing so. Earlier on this morning, Idalia was a Category 4 hurricane with 130-mile-an-hour winds, maximum winds. So that put her right at the bottom of Category 4. And again, for those of you who may not be familiar with the Saffir-Simpson scale, again, Category 4 is the second highest ranking that you can get, and this is all done just based on the wind speed of the hurricane. So 130 miles an hour barely puts it at Category 4 status. With that in mind, Idalia is, as mentioned, getting ready to make landfall. The latest update from the National Hurricane Center did put her winds back down to 125 miles an hour. And part of that is due to some interaction with land that it is seeing. So let's go ahead here and take a little look over at the radar. There you go. There's Idalia. This little blue line that you see right here, that is the basically the coastline there of Florida. So the eye is getting very, very close, and this right here is the eye wall. This is where those 125-mile-an-hour winds are going to be located. So the whole thing does not have 125-mile-an-hour winds, just kind of generally this area right here. Now the hurricane force winds do extend a little far out, and we're going to take a look at some video here. Looks like there are at least a few storm spotters that are right around, what is it, U.S. Highway 19. We'll take a look at their video in a second here. But if we were to just kind of flip on the wind speeds here, and this might be a little bit old here. Let's go ahead and take a quick little look. So this was done a couple of hours ago, back when Idalia Center was down here. But it still gives us kind of a pretty good idea of exactly how far out those hurricane force winds are extending from the center. This is only about 20 miles or so. So kind of about a 40 mile an hour or 40-mile wide swath of wind from Idalia. So let's go ahead and we'll flip on over to the Tallahassee radar, as that is the closer one. And again, we can see that eye making its way inland here. We'll go ahead and quickly flip off this wind map here. And again, this will give us kind of a good view. So it's pretty interesting here. You can see the radar is having a hard time kind of seeing through this part of the hurricane, and it doesn't look like there's much on the eastern edge. But if we flip on the Tampa radar, which is a little further down here, though, we do see that it is at least somewhat kind of a little bit more filled in. Not by much, but there is at least some other precipitation on this side of the hurricane. But again, what we're taking a look at here is the eye of Idalia, and there it is right there. This is the eye itself, getting ready to make a landfall. Looks like there's a little buoy there. Wind speed right now, 60 miles an hour, gusting up to 77 miles an hour, but that was about 20 minutes ago. And so it looks like the eye might be getting ready to pass right over it. Let's see here if we can't maybe pull out a quick video here from someone who may have to be down this looks like he is just a little bit further away if he can try to move this little bit here, at least the radar. There we go. We can see that it's not yet quite in the eye wall, getting very close to it, but that's why we're not naturally, it's still pretty gusty though. Pretty quickly here. Zoom this video in a bit more. Trees certainly swaying. This is probably at least a good 50 mile-an-hour wind, at least gusting at its time. And as Idalia makes her way inland, this picture is even windier and shakier. We'll probably start seeing some big there some pretty strong winds. We've got another observation that is nearby. Well, that temperature obviously isn't correct there, but so that looks like a faulty one. But this station is going to be right outside of Perry, Florida. So this still hasn't raced. This particular observation point here still has yet to see kind of the strongest winds, and that just kind of shows you a little bit how kind of compact this hurricane is. Is that we're not that far away, at least geographically speaking, away from the center of this hurricane, and the winds are only gusting up to about 48 miles an hour. So this is a very compact hurricane. And nonetheless, though, it is going to be, this is the part right here with those very, very strong winds. This will probably try to make its way up towards maybe this observation site here, and obviously more or less this general vicinity here. If this is making any sense. All right, so we're going to keep an eye on Idalia as we move our way here through the next few hours. We'll keep doing these quick little updates here for you guys. So this be update number one. We'll probably do one here in just a few more moments. So make sure you stick with us, and hope you all have a good rest of your morning.